And now here comes your first playoff game, Jonathan, and you're going to Buffalo and people in Western New York. You're from the New Jersey area, so you're somewhat familiar with, the football scene in Western New York, being in that, that area, knowing that Buffalo, it's been a long time for them. Fans are going to be in their building for the first time all season long. The defense will be hyped. Josh Allen is kind of like the Mandalorian at quarterback, and this is a challenge for you, and you're going to be relied on here. I'm wondering how you're preparing yourself, knowing that you've adjusted so far and you've gotten to this point with all these adjustments, and another one is probably going to be required that you're not personally familiar with just yet. I'm wondering how you're approaching this right now.
So one thing I think that's really cool is Coach Reich, he talked about it today, is the best way to handle a big game is the bigger the game, the smaller your world. So a lot of times when you get big games, people think, oh, I need to have a 40-yard touchdown run. I need to, catch a one-handed interception, when really it's, I'm going to make sure I have the right reads every time. I'm going to make sure that I run with low pad level. Or if you're on defense, I'm going to make sure that, I'm in my back pedal, make sure I go through my reads. So I think that's a really cool approach. And that's how we've been taking the approach each week, these past few weeks, is just make our world really small. We know these games are big to everyone on the outside, but if we make our world small and focus on the little things we need to do, the game won't seem bigger than what it is.
Spoken like a guy who's come back from down 30 points in the stadium you're going to play in a playoff game. You're aware that your coach has authored one of the greatest comebacks in the history. I mean, usually the Buffalo fans don't really welcome in the guests, but they might bow down before your bus as it's pulling into the stadium.
That was Coach Reich actually told us that story, and it was just awesome to see how his journey was, and that you have to be ready at all times. You never know when the play is going to be the play. You never know when your time is coming. So
Right.
play every play like it's your last.
When did he tell you the story? Under just this week? Did he tell you, or previous?
No, it was earlier on in the season, and it was really just a message of, make sure, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Everyone matters. Every little role on this team, whether it's players, coaches, staff, you all matter. You all contribute towards each and every single win each week.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.